I'm here at the Kirby Smith booth. We've got the Takeuchi TL12 behind me. This is the first time I've seen one of these in real life, and it is very big. A lot bigger than I thought it was. I've seen a few of them on YouTube, but we got the Kirby Smith salesman here. He's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Alright guys, we're here with Mr. Chaz Riddle. He's our local territory manager, right? Salesman, yeah, for Kirby Smith. So check them out if you haven't already. They carry Takeuchi, Komatsu, the whole shebang. The whole shebang, yeah. So he's going to tell us about this TL12. This is my first time seeing one of these in person. I've seen them online quite a bit in videos. The videos do not do it justice of just how big this machine actually is. So can you tell us kind of some of the specs on it?
Yeah, so weight, you're looking about 13,190 pounds, 40.4 gallons per minute, and you're about 111.3 horsepower.
So yeah, this is a brute. I mean, yeah, kind of show them around it.
A lot of things I like to point out is the serviceability on these TL12s. So when you first look in it, you got your engine fill, you got your dipstick, you got your air filters right here. Then you can take these two bolts out right here, and this actually whole thing will swing out, so you can blow everything out. You got your water separator. Everything's just right here for your daily maintenance checks. Everything's right here in front of you. The AC condenser is right here, so when it's sucking in air to the cab, it's getting nothing but clean air. So that's one of the reasons why we don't have to run a reversible fan on these.
So that's something real quick. Hopefully the deer guys don't get mad at me, but everybody wants to talk about how cool that option is and this and that, and some of them don't have that feature. Some of them don't need that feature at the end of the day. So you can't only brag about having the ability to have stuff like reversing fans when not all brands have a design where they need a reversing fan.
It kind of just depends on your working environment as well. You're in a dusty area, you know, it's good to have.
Sure.
Mulching, I mean, if you keep this thing clean, just like anything else, you keep it clean, keep everything maintenance-wise, you'll be all right. Mulching's very hard on machines as is, right. So you're going to want something that's fully capable of pushing it. Reversible fans, you know, if you need it in that area, that's good.
So does Takeuchi have their own engine, or?
No, we actually run Kubota engines.
Kubota engines, okay.
Yes, sir. Kubota engines.
You better show the door.
Yeah. You want to get in the cab?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Still rolling?
Yeah.
I'm about half wore out from trying to climb up here. That's the only downside. This is a brute.
One thing to point out too with the mulching aspect is the ground clearance on a TL12. So you can see right here past these hoses, from the metal of from the ground to the ground clearance. That's a big, huge selling point with these.
How tall are they? About a foot or so, looks like.
Yeah, I don't know them right off the top of my head. Do you know the ground clearance? It's like 14 inches. A little over 14 inches. I don't know the exact number.
All you Kubota guys, all you talk about is the door, they got that too. So apparently they're beating every other brand at that.
To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure it's just us and Kubota that got the roll-up door.
Yeah.
And another thing to point out on the Takeuchi, on a high-flow unit, it comes standard with polyglass and extra guarding. And another thing is, on the Takeuchi, you do not have to run a cooling pack with the mulcher.
So no external cooler.
Yeah, you don't have to run an external cooler, and it's not an added package for the polyglass. It's standard. Anytime it says a high flow, that's standard.
So this is basically set up as a forestry kit. It's got the fops up there.
Any high flow is considered the forestry kit.
Okay.
If you're doing commercial mulching, I've seen maybe 2 machines with a cooling pack on it in the area that we're in right now.
Now, is this mulcher? Does Takeuchi make this, or?
No, this is an FAE mulcher.
Okay, that's what
So we're a dealer for FAE, Dennis Seamall, and FECON. Another good, this one right here is not, but there's also a sonic mulcher you can hook up. It'll plug into the electric pin connector. It's a self-calibrating.
Okay, so you don't have to tune it to the machine or anything.
Yeah, usually it's right here. This one isn't.
Oh yeah, the little push button.
Yeah, it's a little button, and you'll hit it, and it'll be like flashing green. Then it'll spin. When it stops flickering, it's calibrated.
Okay.
But another thing you'll notice right getting in there is how big that cab is, huh?
Yeah.
You got a lot of room.
You can do yoga in here. I mean, you can do about anything you want. I mean, I'm about 6'5", and I've got plenty of room in here.
Inches.
Yeah, it's closer to that.
Fire up right through here.
What all this jump is. You got the vents right here behind you too. That's a good feature when you got the sun beating down. You got some air right here because they obviously can't put them here due to the door. So,
Other thing to point out when you're running the hydraulic lines, it's not inside the cylinder. It's all ran external, so if you ever did blow a line, you can get to it pretty quick. And it's all coated for protection.
So when you talk about serviceability, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's had to change a hose inside the boom of like on my Deere for sure. That's huge. Plus, you get a bird's eye view of what you just blew before you even get out of the machine.
And to pop the cab for like your mulching guys, all it is you got a bolt right here and a bolt right here. Then you got a D-ring on the back of the glass right where we open that service hood.
Yeah.
And it slides up. Once it slides up, you can blow everything out in it, and you got your belly pans. Of course, you take the belly pans off, you'll be able to blow all that out.
Okay, you got shit.
Then of course, when you pop that cab, you'll have your 2 fuel filters right here on this left side.
Okay.
So I mean, that's the only thing you got to get you on the filter side.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but there's all kinds of room in here. This is a big cab.
I just couldn't believe how tall this thing was. I'm about yay tall, and that thing's another couple feet up there. I actually got a forestry mulcher on the front of this one for the display. Alright, so here we are getting inside. So here's the right hand. You got your controls for looks like lights, regen, hydraulic unlock, windshield wiper. Here's the screen. Got some more controls over here. Quick attach down there. Radio. Sliding glass door up overhead. Actually, there's quite a bit of room in here. The only thing for me, comfortable wise, is it'd be nice if this didn't stick out so you could get your legs a little bit wider. But plenty of leg room up in here. Plenty of room on the side to side. Pretty wide stance. And then looking behind you, it's not as far back as like some of the other ones. Like it's pretty short ended back there, so not a whole lot sticking out. Pretty cool machine. Never ran one.